Hi, this is Brian Hegney, instructor of Game and Interactive Media Design. If you're in my class, you have learned how to build objects using pretty much starting from a box. And that's been a lot of fun. And we've used edit poly modifiers combined with Swift loops combined with Turbo Smooth, and we've built some pretty amazing objects like tables and barrels. I want to step it up a little bit here and show a few more tools that you want to put in your tool belt. And I'm going to be we'll be modeling in this series the same object, just four different ways. So if you see this is a wine glass, this is a wine glass, this is a wine glass, this is a wine glass. Now they're all fairly different. I have my stats turned on my top left here. If you want to turn on the stats of your viewport, you could tap 7, and toggling the number 7 on your keyboard toggles them on and off. Now, I prefer to see my polys and my vertices and possibly my triangles, but what I really care about is the total in my scene as well as the selected object. And so in order to do that, we're going to click that plus button on the top left corner of your viewport, go into configure viewports, and under the statistics tab, so yours might be under display performance by default, but if you click on the statistics tab, you can get total plus selection. I believe it's just on total by default. I like to enable total and selection. Go ahead and do your triangle count, that's fine, and I'm going to say okay. And that'll show me my number of polygons, my number of triangles. Now, for this first object here, you can see I have 1,436 polygons. The second one, I have 450 polygons. Third one, I've got 9,000, oh goodness. And the fourth one, I have 404. And you can kind of see that. I'm going to go into perspective mode. Z. Whoops. Nope. Z. Yeah. Bad. Gonna go into user mode and tap Z. And so you can kind of see that. If you look at this first object here, that looks very pretty, right? A lot of smoothness in that one. And then this, of course, is a bit choppier. And if I turn on edged faces by tapping F4, you can see just one has a lot more polygons in certain places. This obviously has a lot more than that, because if you tap 7, you'll see I have about 10,000 polygons. A lot more than this one. Why did I have that many? Ooh, yeah, I turned on Turbo Smooth. Okay, so even it should have had about 1,200, that's why. And then this last one, of course, 400. So we're gonna go over 4 different ways of making things. Number 1, for this one, the first one we're gonna go over, I start off with, what do I start off with? I start off with a line. So we're gonna learn how to create lines, and we are going to make that a little bit more beautiful, and then use the lathe modifier and cap holes in order to create a wine glass. This second one, we are going to start off with a circle. You can see that little circle. Whoops, yes. We are going to extrude that circle and then extrude the, let's go ahead, yes, extrude the inside and do something else in there to finish that off. In the third example, we are going to start off, oh right, okay, let me see if I can show this. We are actually starting off with a, can I show this? I can't really show this, I'm sorry, but I do start off with a circle and a line, and you'll see something really cool. You're going to be really excited to see this one. I totally forgot I modeled this that way. And in the fourth one, come on, unclick that one. The fourth one, start off with a cylinder. You may be familiar with this type of modeling. This is a 24-sided, 10-segmented cylinder, and I go and scale the edge loops, actually. And so you should all be familiar with that. Scale those edge loops, and then I extrude them down in, and then I cap holes, and that's it. So the thing is, all of these wine glasses look slightly different. Now, the only difference is I was kind of doing these on the fly. If I wanted this second one to have as many more polygons as this first one, I could have done that if I had just thought I had a little bit more, or if I wanted this one to have fewer polygons so that it's more game ready, it's a game asset, I could have done that as well. You might be wondering what these other little orange cages are. Well, guess what? You're going to have to watch the videos to see that. Okay, that was a preview into what we'll be doing, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Bye!